Hey guys.
Just take us through the last defensive staff. What did you see?
Listen, I praise the crowd, man. A lot of crowd noise. The center snapped it. Quarterback wasn't ready. Looking at the sideline, and we was able to recover it.
What did you think when the officials were huddled?
Well, they seen the ball kicked, and I don't think the receiver was lined up correctly. So it was like 2 or 3 different calls on that play. And I was talking with the other ref, I think the side judge, and he was like, y'all going to have the ball. I was like, it's over with, then. Let me get off the field. I'm tired anyway, so let's go home.
Chris, you guys had a lot of success knocking them out of field goal range, or at least to a long field goal 3 times and then a fourth one. What went into that success when they got to the point where they had the 30, between the 30 and 40, that you guys were able to make sure you held them to?
I think it's been a cohesive unit. Front 4 rushing together. I think George came up with a critical sack, knock him out. And also Nick down close to the 40-yard line, knocked him out with the pass deflection. I think more so playing disciplined football on defensive-wise. Gave up a lot of errors today. Last game also, I think we eliminate the small penalties and eliminate the big plays also. I think we gave up 2 or 3 bombs today. We eliminate the big plays and the penalties. I think we'll be where we want to be as a defense.
Great to working together as a four-man rush. What do you feel like worked better than, say, this past Sunday and obviously led to your 2 sacks?
Well, we got him down for one. I think we've been rushing good overall as a group. We got Charles Amini who back, who has versatility to this line, inside, outside. I think this time we were just able to get the quarterback down.
Chris, do you feel like the biggest takeaway is going to be the errors or the times you guys came through from this day?
I think it's more so the errors, things you can correct. You know what I mean? Self-inflicted wounds. I have 2 offsides today, which one gave him a first down and another one moved him closer. I got to be better on that. And then just penalties, pass interference penalties, hands to the face penalties. Little things like that can add up throughout the season, especially in the playoff. We want to kind of get that in check, eliminate the smaller penalties, and then still play physical. Don't take away from the physicality part of how we play in our defense, but just correct the errors.
Do you feel like this time of year you would hope to be farther along with some of those things you're making mistakes in, or is it just sort of the flow of the season?
It's the flow, man. It's the flow. We got a lot of guys down. We're getting a lot of guys back. A lot of new faces, right? So kind of trying to build that chemistry along the defense and smaller errors. You know, it's part of the game.
Chris, you mentioned being tired. Just considering your early bye, how much do you look forward to like these 2.5 days? How much will that help you take?
Hey, listen, man. This is one thing I'm doing this off season is going to the NFLPA, especially with us having like 3 games in a 10-day span. That we're mandatory to have a late bye week. You know what I mean? Because with our schedule, it's kind of awkward, to say the least. We play 3 games in 10 days. Then we got a Christmas game coming up. 4 days after that, we got another game. You know what I mean? So I think that's a conversation to be had this offseason. If a team have somewhat of a schedule like that they have a mandatory late season bye. Like, we don't need a week for a bye. Like, what are we getting the bye for? You know what I mean? Then if you're counting how far we go in the previous season, we're going to the championship in the last 3 to 4 years. It's like, we don't need a week for a bye. Give it to us in week 8 or week 10, something like that.
Chris, you mentioned getting Charles Amini back. What did you see from him? Was it right back like he never left?
We had to calm Charles down. He's excited. You know what I mean? When emotions going everywhere. He haven't played in a year, and you know how that goes. You know, when you're excited to be back, you kind of can overthink things. I had to tell him, you're a little rusty. It's okay, though. It's okay, right? You haven't played that much. But I think overall, he played a heck of a game. Probably didn't show up on the stat sheet, but it's okay. It's okay. It's first game back. We didn't expect you to have 5 sacks first game back, but we continue to expect him to build off of that, you know what I mean? And continue to be able to play more along the season.
Chris, same note, Chris. You hadn't showed up on the stat sheet in a couple of weeks about sacks. You got a couple sacks today. I know you don't count the personal things, but it's got to feel pretty good to get the quarterback out.
Man, it's been 8 weeks, okay? I feel like I've been in the cave. But I get it. A lot of things I do is to open up things for other people on the defense. And I keep telling y'all, I'm gonna get my numbers. You know what I mean? It's like I got 5 games left. I'm at 5 sacks. I get a sack a game. That's 10 sacks, and you know I'm where I'm at want to be. You know what I mean? So it's like for me, if I was chasing numbers, then I can get them because some things I can do within the defense, but it can kind of ruin the defense. That's a selfless act. You know, it's like a give and take type of thing between me and Spags. But yeah, I'm gonna get my numbers. It's just a different way, man. It's a different way.
Last one.
Chris, with so much talk about you guys needing to improve to get to where you want to go, you guys benefit from all these close games and pulling these out come playoff time and using that experience?
Absolutely. When you look at the playoffs, most games are close, down to the wire type of games. So it's a lot we can build from this as a team overall. And we're just going to keep on winning, man. Keep on winning. You can learn a lot from winning, you know what I mean? It's better to win than have a pretty loss, okay? So we'll take a ugly win, build from it, and continue to get better. Y'all take care. Happy belated Thanksgiving.